Hi guys, welcome to the Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet unboxing. This will be my first unboxing and essentially my first video. The first one was a test. I hope it goes well and you like it, so let's start. So let's begin. Let's open this. Oh, I also invited a special guest today. He's...
That sword, that technique, are you the real thing?
No, this is just him, as you can see. Okay. Exactly, he is essentially Death Gun, the big bad guy from the game. Also one of the coolest villains in my opinion. Let's hear. So let's take this out. And here we have the box is pretty cool in my opinion. It says here the description. I'm not going to be reading the description, like I'm not going to be wasting your time. But yeah, I have great expectations for this game. I haven't finished the others yet, but I really like the first one. The first one is really good, but the story is just really big. Here it is, the game. The game itself, I think it's selling at this moment for about 70 euros, which is like $80 or something. It's pretty worth it. If you haven't watched the trailers, go watch it. The game is really awesome. It's like the first game where you can create your own character, which in my opinion it's great. You have your own character and your own story. I'll be leaving the review about the game for the last part of this video. So we have here like the rest of the box. Let's start with this exclusive of the collector's edition. This is, as you can read here, the Gengel world map. They only showed this map once in the anime. For those who don't know, Gengel Online is based on a post-apocalyptic world. They don't explain that quite in the anime, but they explain it in the Sword Art Online specials. Let's see. This map is really awesome. It has the various zones from the game. I hope they show it in the game. It has here the central area. I think this can make a great poster to put on the wall or just use it as a playmat. It's really awesome, essentially. I'm going to leave this here. Now, next we have the artbook. I've already seen some images of it. It's really big. I'm going to show a bit of the artbook. Let's see what we have here. The characters, the environments, the bosses, other enemies, weapons, costumes, other illustrations. Starting with the characters. For those who don't know, some characters are exclusive to this game, but many of them have been accumulated through the Sword Art Online games. Starting with the first, we have from this first game some exclusive characters, like should be here. Yuki is not game exclusive, but yeah, she comes from the first game. Whereas in the series, she appears only after the Gangale Online arc. I don't know this girl. This is one of the exclusives from the game. I think it's your childhood friends. Or is it this one? I'm not sure. But yeah, for what I've seen in the trailer, you have a childhood friend. Oh, here it is. You have Philip from the first game. And you have Strio also from the first game. Sword Art Online Holo Fragment. From the second game, I think you have some guy, not seeing it at this moment. From the third game, Sword Art Online Holo Realization, we have Premiere. You have more exclusive characters for this game than I thought. The environment, all with its post-apocalyptic scenery. The designs are pretty awesome. I'm not going to lose much time on it, but just showing you some of the things. The bosses. For what I've seen in the trailer, you will have many giant bosses, where you have to really use your skills to beat them. Other thing that I think it's pretty cool, and I hope they have implemented it well, it's the grappling gun. In the trailer you see the characters using the grappling gun many times. Other enemies. I'm saying the grappling gun especially because you can do many things in a game with it. You can go to either platform, and that is a way to target an exclusive weak point on a boss. If it's well implemented, it's really good. We have many weapons here. Many of the weapons that appear in the game. I mean, that appeared in the anime. It's probably also showing all the weapons we have in the game. Costumes. Which is also nice to see the costumes here. I don't know if it's going to be like the other SEO games where the costumes will give you sets, but even if they are cosmetics, it's always pretty awesome to change your costume. It's a shame that most costumes are a unique piece, but yeah, the SEO girls, of course. Pretty visuals. Nice. Is it just me or Simon's hair is a bit green? A bit more green than the usual. Okay. So the artbook is pretty awesome. Next and last, we have the figures. Two exclusive figures, which will double the number of figures that I have, which is a lot. But yeah, let's see that. The figures are what makes this special edition more worth it. Most special editions bring only one figure and are more expensive than this. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. So here we have Kirito and Sino here. So taking this out of here. So here we have Kirito trap version. Yeah, on the trailer you most of the time you don't see his trap version. You probably can customize it. I hope they also give Sino the... Okay, we're back. It's a costume from the first game, so...
Connect the Bluetooth.
No. Since he was cutting off, he was never the same. Poor guy. So here we have Kirito Genge Online version. I really like the fact he brings a photon sword to gunfights. Okay, now Sino. But if you want my opinion about the figures alone, these are figures to cost individually like 40-50 euros, about $50-60. So yeah, probably the figures alone would already be expensive enough. I paid 130 euros for this collector's edition, which is a really cool price. On eBay they were already selling them for 108 euros, the cheapest of them, which is about $220, something. I think it's that. So if you can get it by this price, I live in Portugal and I got it from one Portuguese shop, Gaming Replay. If you can get them by this price, it's totally worth it. Like I said, I haven't finished the other games yet, but I was not going to wait like I did for Sword Art Online realization, because if you wait to buy the collector's edition, you will have to pay much more later. For example, Sword Art Online realization, I think the cheapest is about 240 euros on eBay, which is almost $300. So if you can get them at the time of the release, it will always be worth it. So here we have what but this I'm still building it. What are you? Okay. Oh, I get it. I approve it. even without counting that, she's one of my favorite characters. She has an awesome character development. For some who might not have played the other SAO games, she already comes from the first game, Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment. She fell from the sky, literally, during the beginning of the game. So she already accompanies our heroes since the first game, which is really pretty cool. I suppose you can also put her weapon like this, but yeah, it's not supposed to. Okay, so nothing broke, don't worry. You will see me panicking if something broke. Okay, yeah. So she's holding the cat like this. So here we have Sino holding the cat too, with a badass pose. Yeah. It's like I say, I think they changed the hair color a bit. It's a bit more green, a bit more aquamarine. I don't remember her color being exactly that. But it's pretty awesome. So for some final considerations about the price of this special edition. 130 euros is a great price for a collector's edition with 2 figures. The normal price should be about 180, or less. I would say 160, the normal price. It's probably at. If you can grab it by that price, it's also an excellent price. The collector's edition with this, I would say, well, the game is about 70 euros. You probably will be able to buy it later easily for 50. But this cloth map would be probably around 20. Art books, no one can tell because they can vary tremendously. But let's count about 20 and more or less 50 for each figure. 40 at the best. So essentially at the best prices, 40, 20, you have 100 heroes here, 120 in the game, and with the game 50, 170, about 170. This is with the best prices possible. You wouldn't find these things individually for this price probably. So 160 euros, even 180 euros is an excellent price. This will probably jump to 200 minimum, 220, 240 euros. Probably already starting next month or the next 2 months. Yeah, the price will escalate tremendously. So I hope you liked my review. This isn't finished yet. We'll be back soon with some final considerations about the game and what I'm expecting about it. Hope you like it till now. See you soon. So for some considerations about the game and what I'm expecting. For what I've seen in the trailers, you have your story separate from the story of Kirito and friends. You are your own character for the first time. You have many character creation options, like Sword Art Holo-Realization. But unlike Holo-Realization, you have the opportunity to become a unique character. On Sword Art Online Holo-Realization, you were treated like if you were Kirito, even if you created your own character completely different from him. Here you have your own character, and Kirito is also inside the game with his friends. You probably meet them in the beginning, and you have your own story, which has your childhood friends in the game and the RFCs. The RFCs is an AI created for this game, and you can also personalize the RFCs. It's pretty cool. You have many character customization options for you and for your AI. And you will also have to make an important choice. This is things that you see in the trailers. You have to make an important choice between your child friend and your AI. So your choices will matter in this game, like the description says. It's more or less the style of a visual novel in that aspect, probably. And Kirito has his separate story, which is the story you see in the second season of the anime. Kirito and Sino against the Defcon. Of course, they probably changed many things. These are parallel stories. Sometimes you will control your own character, sometimes you will control Kirito, sometimes even Sino. Probably can control all characters. I'm not sure if you have a versus mode where you battle some characters against others. But yeah, the game is basically your story, which is the main one, and the rest are probably side stories. You probably have a side story for each character. But the biggest side stories, which also compromise the main story, are probably the ones with these two. It's a shame this isn't passed on SAO, on my opinion, but Game Online, the way they've made it, the way they've made the game, it's pretty awesome. Like I've talked about, the grappling gun can change the combat system if they implemented elevated platforms really well. I'm going to be honest about one thing. They could have done something better, which is something I'm waiting since Sword Art Online Holo-Realization came out with the PS4 and the PSVR at the same time. They should make this game VR compatible. I know this is not something easy, but it will definitely sell. It's a waste of potential not doing this for VR. I don't see anyone really talking about this, but the PlayStation has many VR games, but the most known ones, and practically the only ones that are known, are just two, which is Resident Evil and Gran Turismo. And it's a shame, because they have the cheapest VR equipment and they're not taking full advantage of it. This game would be awesome on VR. And Steam could also use their VR since this came out for Steam. You can do many things, but I don't know. They're wasting potential not doing this for VR. I'm sure a lot of fans will buy this. This was ranked fourth on some popularity rankings last week. So the game looks to me that is being very well received, and they've improved many things. So, in my opinion, this is a must-buy for all SEO fans. And even if you're not an SEO fan, if you like a gun-based game with many good mechanics and an awesome story, a big one, yeah, probably not that big like the first game, but still pretty big, I think you should buy it. And that's all. I hope you liked this review. Correct me in the comments things that I've did wrong, things that I need to improve. Just tell me what you would like to see next time. So this is goodbye, and see you next time.